Look, DJ Akademiks responds to Young Thug's interview on Big Bank's podcast, Perspective. Look, let's get into the content, fam.
You know, I like all this WhatsApp bullshit. I like Thug. I like Gun. I'm going to like him before I'm going to like him after. But I'm going to tell you where they got wrong at. They've been propagating the street fuckery code. These are millionaires. Millionaires made it from the bottom. But they're obsessed with trying to portray the image that they're the realest street niggas ever. I just seen Woody put up a post. He says, no, I'm not okay. Huh? Since when is street niggas sounded like little white girls Karen? Everybody in that situation need therapy. And the reality why they all need therapy is because they made it. When YSL was known by you and me, YSL was lit. It's popping. But they weren't happy with all the money and all the bitches. They still want to propagate the same bullshit. Then as soon as Johnny Law come, they don't want to do it no more. They start thinking about their mamas, their sisters, their kids. Never seen some shit like that. It's the first time I've seen gangsters need therapy. Maybe.
Shout out DJ Akademiks, but I got it from here. He's right, bro. He's 100% correct. People lose theyself with trying to portray like they so goddamn street, bro. It is a facade. A facade, bro. The streets are a myth. Troy Ave said it best, bro. I don't know what's going on with these guys, fam, but I'm going to tell you, it ain't nothing but about some money, about some money, bro. If you could play on the minds of the youth, you would be a rich man. They teach you that, bro. Yeah, they teach you that. Play on the minds of him. Why? Because they're going to be your fans, bro, your diehards. You see how they crying when they meet YB. You know what I mean? Shout out NBA Youngboy. But they crying when they meet him. You know what I mean? Why? They think this is truly what it is, bro. When these people go to prison, they go to county jail and realize that ain't for them. They get scared straight. But they have been portraying the image for so long that they got to keep it up or they don't have a career, bro. That's what it comes down to. Bottom line, drop it in the comments, man. For over 3 hours, Young Thug sat there explaining some shit to big banks that didn't need to be explained, bro. Drop it in the comments, man. Everything is just fake, bro. Fake, phony, and unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's just be honest. You leave it to them, they'll tell you Lil Baby was the biggest dope man in Atlanta at 13 years old, bro. It's all cap. It's all cap. Believe what you want to believe and don't believe what you ain't supposed to, bro. You ain't supposed to believe that shit, bro. It's just music. It's just entertainment. Now, a lot of people take this shit to the streets. Why? They want to show you that it ain't all entertainment. But get what? It is. They just fucking with the right people. Now, when you fuck with the wrong people, you'll realize, man, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Yeah. Motherfucker ain't gonna just go attack an attack dog. You know what I mean? Especially not in 2025. Because, yeah, all that I'm going to drop money on your head. That gets you a choice, bro. I mean, are you stupid? You know what I mean? Real shit. Do you really want to risk it all for nothing? That's what you must ask yourself, bro. When you're following these people, you gotta tell yourself, bro, everything that these people are doing is stupid. It's on some higher learning shit, bro. You have to unlearn all the negative things that you were taught as a child, bro. Right now, YNs, y'all are children, bro. Unfortunately, y'all are getting taught negative things that by the time you make it to your 30s, you're gonna be realizing and understanding, like, bro, I should have never been listening to that. I was weak-minded. You're more weak-minded than you may think, even though you may possess a brain. Yeah, you got something in a noggin, but you're not using it. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Letter to the youth. Stop following these people, man. You just stop following them, bro. They ain't leading you nowhere. They leading you astray. When you finally start having kids and a family and big bills to pay, you're not gonna know how to pay them. Why? You ain't living right, bro. You're not learning and investing and putting your time into what you need to be putting it in, bro. You're stinking stupid. You're thinking like a child, so to say. Yeah, a child or somebody that just don't got their shit together. Why? Bro could have $30,000 in his pocket. He's gonna blow it to compete with the Joneses. He wanna buy Chrome Hearts. He wanna smoke Zaza. He wanna pay for features even though he know he ain't got it. You know what I mean? Drop it in the comments, bro. All this shit, you gotta start opening your eyes, bro. You gotta start opening your eyes and listen. If you actually listen, you'll realize most of the shit is cap. These niggas be snitching, bro. They're not gonna give up $1 million, millions of dollars, especially for somebody that just ain't got it. You know what I mean? Bro, in 10 years, 15 years, most of these people die off, bro. Best thing you could do, stay focused and fucking survive. You know what I mean? Stay focused and survive. I just told my young boy this. Staying focused is a gift, bro, that most niggas cannot accomplish. You know what I mean? Just drop it in the comments, bro. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Whatever you are, wherever you are, and whatever you doing, bro, just do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, just do it, bro. And try to block out all the noise and the bullshit, the chit chatter. Leave that shit for them. You know what I mean? Yeah, leave that shit for them. You especially when you having kids, bro. You trying to get it from this small to this tall. Fertilize the plant and keep fertilizing it, bro, until they're properly grown and blossom into what they can be, not what you wanted for them. You know what I mean, bro? You might have a doctor, a lawyer, or something, but you're raising them to be a motherfucking rapper. Man, look here, bro. If you ain't got no skill, and you're not really committed to rapping, you know what I mean? Leave that shit alone. Maybe it ain't for you. Now, if you got a skill and you can see yourself actually doing something with this and living your whole life as an artist, even if it's with no money on, keep going, you know what I mean? But don't follow these niggas into the fire, because it's the only place they're headed. Drop it in the comments. I'm just being honest, just being real. Scars from the Playground, fam.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.